everyone, it's David. Hope everyone's doing well. It's a nice spring day today. I'm doing this inside, but it's a lovely day. Spring is here, so that means the cherry blossoms are here too. They're only here for a short time, so please check out my other video I made walking around watching the cherry blossoms. It's really gorgeous this year, and we've had some really good weather too. And because it's cherry blossom season, people like to have a cherry blossom picnic. You can see those all over the big parks around here. In fact, I'm going to show you a quick video now. Okay. Okay, welcome back. As I said, so cherry blossom picnics or hanami is really popular in Japan. I don't really have the equipment to do it outside. It's going to be really noisy and it's going to be terrible. So I decided to have a little cherry blossom picnic with you, the viewer. I thought I'd try some of the interesting cherry blossom themed food that we can get in Japan. There's not actually that many because I think cherry blossom I don't think tastes very nice. It might sound strange to eat flowers in the first place, but of course this is just cherry blossom, so the cherry fruit hasn't come yet at all anyway. So I've got a lot of food to get through. I'm really hungry. I've been waiting to do this, so let's get it started. Okay. Well, the first thing I've got is every picnic needs a bento box. So this is a kind of lunch box. I didn't make this myself. You can see from the price tag, but I tried to get one of the more traditional ones. They have kind of a little westernized versions of lunch boxes here, so I don't know, you get like deep fried like hamburgers and I don't know, like a tempura pork chop or something stupid. So I tried to stay as like Japanese as I could, so you can see that. Okay, I'm gonna eat now because I'm starving. So let's just open up. Got my disposable chopsticks as well. It's just destroying the planet. Okay, should talk you through some of this. So we've got some rice, of course, that's important. Should see something. Use some rice. This is bamboo shoots, which is, you don't really get those in England, so I'm going to show you those. We've got a little croquette as well. Don't know what's inside there. Got some fish. Don't know what kind of fish that is. Maybe. No idea. Got some pickles and a little bit of omelette too. You see the omelette. Pickled ginger. So the carrot. I've even got a bit of Chinese food. We've got a shumai here, which is a little kind of dumpling. It's a bit like a gyoza, but they steam them instead. Okay, so let's give it a try. Okay, let's eat. Okay, let's give the rice a try. That's always good. I always keep looking in the wrong place, so sorry if I do look at the camera. Okay, you can see my terrible chopstick skills as well, so got some nice rice here. Yeah, Japanese rice is really good. This is not plain rice. They've kind of mixed it with some vegetables. I can show you. So it's got some kind of you can see that, some green onions or something like that, and some I think shredded carrot. It's good. Last time I made the lunch video, when I was editing, I noticed I don't know what to do when I'm eating. I just kind of so I noticed now, getting a complex. It's good. I'm not going to eat all of this rice in one sitting, so don't worry. Let's try one of the bamboo shoots too. Can you see that? Quite big actually. I don't know. I've never really seen these in England, so maybe in like a Chinese food, sometimes you see them. It's a lot softer than I imagined. I guess they soak them in something or they boil them. It's got quite a sort of, what's the word? Kind of fibrous? I don't know what to say. Got a strange texture to it. A bit like a sweet potato. You get those kind of fibres in it. I thought it looked very traditional, so I made sure I got that. Try one of the omelette too. Do you see that? Ooh. These are lovely. This is a tamagoyaki, which is kind of a rolled omelette. It's so nice. They like these rolled omelettes. They're quite easy to make, I think, but I never made one. It's not just omelette too. They sometimes put dashi, which is kind of like a fish stock. It's like this sort of stock they made from what do they make it from? Like tuna flakes. It's really good. Yeah. What's next? Okay, let's try some of these little pickles. You get lots of different things in the bento box, so you can see some of them. Pickled greens. I don't know what they are. It's feeling very healthy so far, but you can't see all the snacks that I've got on the other side of the screen. So get ready. Let's go for the fish too. Ooh. Which actually you get these little plastic grass little separator things. Okay, that's gonna be for fish as well. Don't know what kind of fish that is. If I remembered, I can't remember the English name for it, so let's give it a try. It's good. There's no bones either, they completely fillet the fish. That's lovely. I love that. What else do we have? Got a mushroom too. See the mushroom? They've all been kind of boiled or soaked in something. I didn't really like mushrooms that much before I came to Japan, but there's such a variety of mushrooms here that there's something for everyone, I think. And the way they cook them is a bit different too, so yeah, definitely give them a try, even if you're a bit fussy. Okay, now something nice and fried. Got a nice, we call this krokke, which is like a potato croquette. It's got the breadcrumbs and fried outside. Got some sauce on it too. Not sure what's inside. Sometimes they mix the potato with something like you get beef in them, or like crab. This might just be a plain one, I think. Something in there. And sauce is kind of an important thing for Japan, Osaka. It's kind of like a tangy, fruity sauce. So we use that for takoyaki or okonomiyaki, the kind of pancakes. So yeah, it's good. Something more interesting in the background. I wanted to get some like plastic cherry blossom stalks. Yeah, couldn't find them anywhere. Now this is interesting. See this? This is a kind of a lotus root. So the lotus flower, the roots you can cook them. I think all of these have been sort of boiled in something. We call it nimono. So it's I don't know, like a bit like a stew. There's so many things you can boil. The lotus root is quite firm, so it's not crunchy, but it's got a bit of substance to it. So that was a nice thing to try in Japan. And we got a nice little carrot here. I'm starting to think I bought a bit too much food. I'm gonna have to give it a try. Okay, I'm going to build up to this shumai. Just got a bit squashed, but there we go. So it's kind of like a dumpling. This might be a shrimp one, I'm not sure. But it's got the kind of pastry. I don't know what they call it, but if you've ever had gyoza, like a Japanese dumpling, I said Japanese, that's Chinese, but you can see this is like a steamed version of it. It's really good. I like those. Lots of kind of assorted pickles and things. Should I finish all this before I move on? Okay, I'll just fast forward. I can edit this out. It's a big bamboo shoot. Let's try I'm gonna put this to one side for a moment. I'm gonna come back to this later. Otherwise I'll be here all day. So that was a really nice lunchbox, so I was really happy to try that. What's next? Let's try something. I want something to drink actually. So the important thing about the Cherry Blossom picnic is that people bring some alcohol. If you can see this is we call it Chuhai, which is, oh, excuse me, is kind of what can I say? It's like a mix of shochu, which is a kind of Japanese alcohol. It's a bit like vodka, I suppose, and some sort of fruity flavorings. So this is Chuhai. But confusingly, this is plum liquor flavour. So we call that umeshu. It's not very strong though, so this is okay. It's after 12, so it's okay. Okay, cheers, kanpai. Ooh, it's nice. This is a new flavour. I haven't tried this one before, but I like umeshu. It's very sweet, so if you're not very strong with alcohol, then you can give that a try. You can get really hammered pretty fast. Lovely. Keep that there for when I need it. Okay, what's next? Should we do something sweet? Let's try. Okay, let's try one of these Cherry Blossom things. Now, I don't actually know what this is. This is the first time I've seen it, but can you see that? It's kind of like a cake. Sakura was. Sakura. Oh, so. Sakufu wa Sakuran. No idea what that means. Okay. That's just a little one, so let's go. Oh, it's nice. A little flower shaped cake. It's all toasty on the back as well. Let's give this a try. Okay. It's nice. This really reminds me of something. I don't know what it is. But you can see inside there's kind of like a, where am I? Red bean paste. It's very sweet, sweet and thick kind of bean paste. This kind of Japanese cake is a bit different to the English ones. English ones tend to be a bit more spongy, but the Japanese ones are quite dense, quite dry as well. But it's kind of like something for contrast with something else. So if you have it with green tea or something like that, or even some different texture in the middle, it's quite nice. It really reminds me of something. It's kind of like almost like a shortbread. So it's good. Just pink. It's not strawberry flavour or anything like that, or cherry flavour. It reminds me a little bit of, it's called chinsuko, which is like a Okinawa snack. I hope I'm saying that right. That could so easily be a bad word, but it's got that kind of crumbly, it's quite firm, but when you start eating it, it really sort of dissolves. It can melt in the mouth. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Actually better than I thought it would be. There we go. Oh, I feel like I need a nap before I carry on. I think I bought too many sweet things too. I'm gonna have a sugar crash later. To counter some of the sweetness and the alcohol, I've got special Cherry Blossom edition green tea. I don't know what kind of green tea this is. Maybe sencha. It's kind of quite a light green tea. If you've had matcha before, that's pretty strong tasting and dark green green tea. This is, you can see very well, you can see at the bottom. It's quite a light green tea, so it's easy to drink. Let's give this a try too. The green tea is quite a little bit bitter, but it sort of cuts through the sweetness. I didn't really like green tea when I first came here, but it's kind of, I guess, acquired taste That cake was really nice actually. I'm gonna give that a thumbs up. Okay, what's next? Let's try some of these cherry blossom. These are the really traditional snacks I wanted to show you. Can't see it very well yet, but I've got two types. We've got sakura mochi and some what's it called? Sankyoku dango. 3 colours, like a rice ball dumplings. So okay, let's open it up. Oh, it opens like that. You see those? Yeah. It's hard, I can't just buy one, so I had to buy a little box of them, so let's give it a try. So first let's just try some dango. So these are like little rice dumplings. They're made from like rice paste. And they're mixed with, oh they're very sticky. They're mixed with some different things to make their different colours. You see that? Nice and colourful. Okay, smells nice. I'm going to try the pink one. I think that might be the sakura. They're very chewy. It's quite nice. And they're sweet too, but not very sweet. Mostly it's sort of rice paste, so not really getting a lot of sakura from that. But maybe it's just the colouring. I don't know. Try the white one too. To talk with one of those, but it's a bit different. It tasted a little bit, I don't know, a bit less sweet than the other one. So okay, let's try this last one. I think this is made with some kind of mixed plant. I don't know exactly what. I have to research that, but let's give it a try. Definitely getting some kind of plant taste from this. There's a kind of mochi they make. I think it's from like East Japan. It's called Zunda mochi, maybe from Sendai. Reminds me of that a little bit. Very kind of fresh. It's almost like eating grass or something. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, it's a bit of a mouthful, but it's quite nice. I'm not sure I totally like that taste of the green. It's almost sort of like a herbal flavour to it. I'm not sure what. But okay, pretty interesting. Not as sweet as some of the other things. That's probably a good thing. Okay, next one I want to try is the sakura mochi. So these are wrapped in a leaf as well. Can you see that? So again, this is kind of a rice ball, kind of like a rice paste. That's what mochi is, like a rice cake. It's wrapped in a leaf too. Let's give that a try. Okay, looking a bit suspicious of these things, but it's good. There's a lot happening here. The leaf is quite sour. It's got a bit of something sour to it, like a pickle or something like that. You've got the mochi on the outside, and then in the middle, you've got some more red bean paste. It's got this very kind of thick, sweet paste in the middle. I'm not always a big fan of the red bean paste, but this is, if it's in balance with something, it's quite nice. So this is good for me. It's interesting. I've had it before, but it's been a while. I've forgotten about the kind of sour leaf on the outside. So I guess I'll finish this off. That's good. I can't finish the box of those. I'll have to keep those for later, for tonight. They don't keep very long. Maybe tomorrow. Okay. Okay, let's keep moving. I want to drink something. I've got 2 drinks now. Which one should I go for? Get rid of the alcohol. It's quite refreshing after that. The traditional, like the rice paste sweets, can be a bit, what's the word? A bit cloying sometimes. So something sparkling like this can and get you through. It's good. Okay, should we move on to something else? I've got too many sweets left. Okay, let's try this one. Got a nice cherry blossom flavour Madeleine. This is not really Japanese food, I guess, because it's French. I thought it looked quite cute, so I thought I'd try it. I was looking for limited edition like cherry blossom things, but there's actually not that many. But you can see that got a nice little cherry blossom on the front. Lovely. Okay, let's give it a try. Should I just bite it, or yeah? Quite nice little fairy, like we still call them fairy cakes in England, but little mini sponge cakes. No big surprises in the middle, but it's just a kind of nice cake. It's quite nice. It feels a bit more familiar anyway, because this is like an English cake, even though it's French. The cherry blossom off the top. You might try that by itself. Not sure about that. It's quite salty in a weird way. Didn't think a cherry blossom would be salty. I'm not going to eat all this now because it's again a bit of sugar overload now. So that was lovely, Madeleine. This hybrid Japanese French version. Okay, what next? Oh dear. Try one more sweet, and we've got one more sweet left. Yeah, I'll show you. It's called Mitarashi Dango, I think. Oh, oh, I think they're Mitarashi Dango. So it's again the dango from before. These are kind of sweet rice ball, rice paste balls, but these are served in a kind of almost savoury syrup, and then they're roasted on a grill. So let's open it up. You can see they look quite sweet. They're all individual too, that's good. Oh wow, it's all coming out in one. Yeah. Oh, can you see that? So it's kind of glossy sauce on them. Let's give one a try. Okay, let's try. It's really interesting. I've had these before too, but it's been a while. Don't really think about what they taste like. They give the impression it's going to be like really sweet syrup, like treacle, but it's this kind of savoury angle to it as well. I think they coat this. It's like a sugary syrup, but they have, I think, soy sauce in them as well. And of course they're cooked a little bit, so that makes it a bit bitter. Well, it's got that kind of roasted feeling to it. This is really nice actually. You often see these at the kind of festivals. They have a stand that's grilling them, so they're really fresh in that case. Yeah. I mean, I suppose the taste doesn't change that much, but I mean these are cold in this case, but the fresh hot ones can be quite interesting to eat too. Okay. Oh, I'm running out of I'm running out of space now, so I'll keep going. Didn't want to stick that all the way down in my mouth, but you can see inside it's pretty uniform. It's just the rice ball. So all the coating is different, that's all. Okay, those are good. Get a cook. I like that after some savoury food. That's really interesting. It's kind of real mix of savoury and sweet in that one. So, Bitashi dango. Give those a try when you come. Oh, okay. I'm almost finished now. Goodness me. Oh, I ate too much. Get some of the green tea to finish that off. So cherry blossom parties are very popular. Often they do them with like families or friends, or even like a company cherry blossom picnic. I mean, these days with the coronavirus around, then they're not really doing that. But the tradition is that the youngest members of the staff, excuse me, they have to go out really early in the morning to get a nice spot for the whole team. So kind of one of those, excuse me, kind of one of those rites of passage. So they have to bag a nice spot. You have to get up really early to find a good spot if it's a really popular day. If it's like the only sunny day of the weekend, then you have to fight for those spots. Okay, last thing is not really for the picnic, but I need something savoury. I've got some little shrimp crackers. So these are sakura ebi, which is like sakura shrimp flavour. Not really anything to do with cherry blossoms, but kind of has a nice one. Of course, they have a bit of tie-in. Just a special kind of shrimp, which is a bit smaller, and their colour is a bit richer, kind of pinky red. So just like the cherry blossoms. So try one of these too. Ooh, okay. Well, that's interesting. I've had these before. These are popular shrimp kind of potato snack, but I wasn't expecting. You see that? They're all pink. So sakura ebi flavour. That's good. Actually, I saw these in England, the normal version of these, in the kind of Asian supermarket. So you might even be able to find these back in England or America. Yeah. This is a good beer snack if you like that, or if you're just drinking. There's lots of kind of nice traditional kind of bar snacks you can try. Crunchy but kind of weird fishy taste to them as well. Don't really have that in England either. We used to have prawn cocktail crisps, which I don't know if they still do those, but I don't think they really tasted like prawn at all. So, and these are a bit more fishy if you're into that. And one more. Nice, good. Like that. Finish those later. I'm going to explode, I think, otherwise. Have a quick drink as well, so cheers to you. That's nice. Okay, well that's about it for this cherry blossom picnic. I thought you might want to see those. But as usual, if you could please like this video if you liked it. Please like it anyway, because I really need the likes. Leave a comment, that will help me a lot, and subscribe to my channel, please. We're actually getting pretty close to 100 subscribers, so I would really love it if I could make it to that landmark. That's my first big landmark. And also there's the little bell, hit the bell icon, then you can get notification when I do a new video. So please help me out. Okay, but otherwise, thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you again soon. If you have any requests for videos, please let me know. I'm kind of doing random stuff at the moment, so yeah, please let me know if there's something you want to see. Great, thank you very much. See you, and see you in the next video. Have a good day. Bye.